Hey guys, Keith with Kilborn 5 here. So we're doing an inverter install. I've already started on it, got a fair amount done, so I just thought I'd briefly go over kind of what I was doing and why I was doing some of the things that I was doing. I did just recently fix a power issue with the neutral and hot wire reversed. So on the main power cord coming into the unit. Here's a video. I did a separate video on that so that you guys can see how I tested for that and how I diagnosed it and found it. So I'll start going over the inverter install here. Okay, so here we go with the inverter install. So I went with a Xantrex Pro 1000 watt inverter. The reason for doing that was I didn't want to have to wire in another transfer switch or anything in here, since this unit already has a generator in it, and we only need to power one branch of circuits for him. He wanted to be able to run his TV up in the front of the motorhome and the TV in the back in the bedroom there, and those two are all on the same circuit. So with this Xantrex Pro, it's a pass-through inverter, so it has a built-in transfer switch. So I find my circuit that I want to remove, which I have done already. So it was that circuit there, so I pull out the existing wire that's in there. Excuse me. Okay, let's crawl back in here where I've got this thing just sitting right now. Okay, so the existing line that came out of the power panel was here. So that is right here. So that now that's the line that goes to all the receptacles. So that now becomes our AC out. And then this new chunk of wire that I've put in right here, right here, that now runs back up to the power panel and plugs in to this breaker here, and that becomes AC line in. So now when the coach is powered, power comes in down this line, in through, passes through, and goes out through the receptacles. And then when he has not hooked up to power or whatever and doesn't want to run the generator, just wants to watch some TV before bed, he comes over to this remote here, which I've cut a nice little hole so that it's there. Then that inverter will be back there, and he just turns it on, and then the power comes out of the inverter and down this line, and then he's got power on that circuit. So it's a neat way of connecting in an inverter kind of in line without a bunch of complication of transfer switches and stuff like that with generators and that, especially when you're only trying to power one specific circuit in there in the coach itself. So that was kind of a real basic short overview of how to do it. If you guys would like to see more in-depth installation and more step-by-step, let me know in the comments, and I'll start doing stuff like that. But there you have it again. So I'll get that all mounted up in there, and then of course I route the battery cables down through the floor and back up to here, and here is where our little bus fuse is going to sit in our breaker. So it just sits on top there. It just sits on top of the positive post. And then once that's hooked up, I'll take the positive lead, I'll put it on top of the bus fuse like that, and then this other side here is hooked up to the battery. And then obviously negative to the negative. But I don't need to do any of that right now. So, as you can see, I have a bunch of cleaning up to do on these batteries. But that is the, I guess the condensed version of inverter install. Not like I say, if you want to see more step-by-step, kind of in-depth than that, or even picking an inverter for a particular situation and that, let me know. And until next time, guys, thanks. Like, subscribe, dislike, and then of course there's always going to be comments of things that people don't like, but that just comes with the territory. But okay, thanks guys.